It was like, she repeated Lunchable, right? But that wasn't what got me. She went Lunchable, ha, and she.
Hey guys, welcome to the Side Piece Podcast, where you can hear Jason squeeching. Today we got Jason squeeching. Say hi, Angela.
Hello, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There he goes again. There's a fucking
there it goes again.
Tan, how's it going, man?
It's going pretty great.
It's going pretty great.
And the best part is none of you will know what happened before this.
Apparently I'm funny today, so we'll just roll with it.
We're gonna roll on into this podcast.
Oh
Woo!
yeah. Alright, if there was a video game about Lunchables, I'm sure that would fit in quite well with this. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
It's fucking rude.
He's dying. Holy shit. Oh yeah, also sorry if I start lagging. I gotta download a new update to DaVinci Resolve, so
Da Vinci?
DaVinci?
No.
That just instantly makes him stop too.
No, the
We
Lunchables.
gotta tell Oh, she's not gonna continue.
No, she's not gonna continue at all. It's alright though, because we got everyone else here to continue.
Can you guys hear my Zelda game through the mic?
I can't
No.
hear your Zelda game.
No.
Can you hear your Zelda game through the mic, Jason?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Why can't you hear it?
Yeah, Jason.
Okay.
Jason, dang, why can't
Ja-
you hear it, Jason?
You can't hear
Because
us
I'm
anymore.
Stupid.
Oh, that's just
Oh,
something.
That's not right.
That's
You weren't stupid, Jason.
Oh my gosh.
Hush.
How could you
No.
do this to me?
No, we don't think you stupid, Jason.
Good, Jason.
Oh, come on, Jason. With the fucking Zoldo. Are you playing Breath of the Magic? Is that what you're playing? You're playing A Link to the Wild right now?
No, he's playing what's that called? Hyrule Warriors, but new.
Oh, Age of Calamity.
Yeah.
Playing Age of Calamity. How do you like your hack and slash, Jason?
It is the most fun I've had in years.
You know
For real?
they make a Warriors game for One Piece called One Piece Pirate Warriors.
Yeah, I know.
They do?
I do.
I want to play that. That sounds cool.
Then play it.
I want to be Luffy and just screaming Gum Gum Gatling Gun as I tear through millions of people.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Tanner, you probably shouldn't play it yet.
Oh, sad face.
If you do end up playing it, get Pirate Warriors 3 because it's better than 4.
Oh, okay. What's it on? Hold up.
It's on Switch. It's like $20 or $30.
Oh, okay. Downloading it right now.
And if y'all couldn't tell, this episode's gonna be a bit of a mix-up. If you haven't probably already read the title or anything, we're gonna be talking about video games today.
Yeah, talking about video games. Got them video games. Tanner, have you
I
been
like
playing any
those.
video games recently?
Recently, I've been trying to play through the new old Mystery Dungeon remake. Other than that, it's really just been Rivals, and I've been playing Clash of Clans recently too.
Clash of Clans, the
Hey! I've been
Which-
playing Clash of Clans too, bro. Join my clan. Apparently, I'm part of the best clan in the entire UK.
I'm already in a clan, and it's terrible, and I'm not gonna say the name of it.
You can join mine. Most of us are in the UK. We have a YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube channel for your clan?
Yeah, it has 223 subscribers, bro.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
it's
I'll
called
sub right now.
You know, YouTube in the UK is called the UK channel.
Oh, I get it.
I don't. I'm very confused. I'm very dumb right now.
It's okay, Tanner. It's all right. It's all right.
It's
Angela,
okay.
you have any fun experiences with video games?
Right now, we're playing through Shovel Knight. Jeremy bought what is it, Treasure Trove?
Yeah, Treasure Trove.
Treasure Trove. And I am really, really bad at it. And there's some frustrating times. Very. I have trouble.
There are frustrating times. Tell us what you have trouble with, Angela. I'm dying to hear it.
Give me just a second.
Oh man. Well, I mean.
Oh, it's Jenny.
Oh yeah, it is Jenny.
Jenny, get your duck.
Gotta get the duck. Why do you keep saying that? I'm not on speakerphone.
Get the duck.
You're a big phony.
You're a big
Okay.
clown.
I think she's rested now. So, I had a big problem with jumping on the bubbles on the first level. We'll go with what Jeremy said at first, that I died 5 times. Give me the benefit of the doubt. I just have problems with jumping and falling. There was like a spell book thing, which I finally got the hang of, but then I would make a mistake and have to restart the whole thing. We lost almost, I think, pretty much all our gold on that one. Yeah.
Is that the King Knight stage?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the second stage. It's the second stage. I was like, it can't be that hard, you know. It's just the second stage. No, it was bad.
I mean, to be fair, I had trouble with the book part in my first through.
I think it wouldn't be harder with one player because someone can't keep the book open.
Yes.
I didn't think of that.
Yes.
So it's a little bit easier with 2.
And she can respawn by taking half my health and just popping right next to me.
I did not know that.
I didn't know it took half his health, and there were times during boss battles where he was close and then I took half his health, and so I've had to be mindful of how much health he has left whenever I respawn.
But at least she can jump on bubbles now, so that is the silver lining in all of this.
We've upgraded.
We have upped the grade.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There are times where I've sorry.
No,
what were you saying?
Go ahead.
There are times where I surprise myself and getting across something the first time. I'm like, did I really do that? So that makes me feel good about myself. and then Jeremy's like, you did that in one try? Why couldn't you do that before? I don't know. I don't know. It's luck based, okay?
Ain't no luck, baby. It's skill.
It's all RNG.
She prayed to the RNG gods.
They allowed her to get through.
Dear RNGesus,
Isn't there a name for that? Yeah, RNGesus, that's it.
Please.
Oh, and then the other thing that I really had a problem with was, I don't know, what do you call that? Those...
Just describe them, baby.
The things that, they go up and down in a pattern.
Oh, the fucking boiling pots on Plague Knight stage.
Oh, I hate to play this.
I got to it, but then it was always those spikes that got to me.
Alright, here, let me paint you a picture of what would happen. Okay, let me paint you a picture, because she's not doing this justice. We just played the Plague Knight stage. Okay, and, so we're going through, we get to the boiling pots. I'm like, alright, so this is what they do. They rise up, and then they fall. You wait a little bit, they rise up, they fall. Okay, got it. You know, and she gets through the first one. You know, it takes her a couple tries, but she gets through the first one relatively easily. You know, the introductory pot. And then we get to that point where we're going through the pots, and then there are some pots that have spikes above them that will shoot you into the spikes, and some pots that are like empty air above you, right? And they're alternating. So the ones under the spikes will go, then the ones under the nothing will
Oh,
go.
I remember this.
And what she would do is she would go from one set of 2 pots that would go up into nothing. She would walk to the pots under the spikes and just stand there and just die. I'm like, what are you doing? And I was like, here, let me show you how to do this. Okay, let me show you how to do this. And so I showed her how to do it, and she did it again. And I'm like, what the? And I kept showing her. It blew my mind.
I don't know what it is. Sometimes I just have a hard time processing it. I think that time, the very last time where you were explaining it, I finally understood, but I would still kill myself even though I didn't mean to, and I knew what you were saying.
I was like, just get to this point, and she would stop, like halfway there and die.
I thought I was doing what you were doing when apparently I didn't process it right.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all good.
You got there in the end, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it was Jeremy just got past it and then I respawned and I didn't have to do it again. I think that's what happened with that one.
Oh yeah, by the way, all the bosses have double health.
I'm not surprised.
What was that Scythe King or what was that one's name?
Spectre Knight.
Spectre Knight. Yeah, that one took a lot of tries.
That's an annoying fight. I hate it so much.
No, I would say that Plague Knight's more annoying because he's squirrely. You know, he just jumps
Oh wait,
around.
am I
Plague
thinking of-
Knight is definitely more annoying because I try to get to him in one spot and then he's already in another spot and it's very hard to follow him.
Yeah.
But
And on top of that, he changes the terrain and he like has a bunch of these projectiles they have to dodge. It's it's a headache.
Yeah, dude. Spectre Knight, he's easy. He's easy. He just he has big hitboxes. That's it.
Oh, I thought I replaced those two. Whoops.
You're good. You're good.
I just think like, oh, evil dude in Shovel Knight. That's gotta be Plague Knight. I completely forgot about Spectre Knight.
You're good, man.
is Spectre Knight the first boss?
No, King Knight was the first boss. Well, no, the first boss was the Black Knight.
Racist.
Hey, wait a minute.
You mean? Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Alright, man. So, Jason, what other games are you playing besides Age of Mamararies?
What?
What?
The
The Age of Golden
Mamararies.
Sun Warriors.
Besides this, I'm still trying to beat the Final Fantasy VII remake, and honestly, I'm having a lot of trouble with it. Not because I think the game is bad, but because it's... what's the word? It's like... linear games just aren't like my vibe anymore, you know? Final Fantasy VII is very, very linear. Like, spoiler alert or whatever, but when you go to take out the second Mako reactor, right, at the end of chapter 5, right, you're gonna be there. And in the time it takes you to get to the reactor and blow it up, you will go past chapters 5, 6, and 7. Right, 3 chapters just to do one thing. That was like just the time it took for chapter 1. Which, like, I understand because, like, they're splitting up the times, you know, the chapters based on, like, how much stuff is in it, and there's, like, more stuff in the second Mako reactor. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I just went through, like, what? A 1/6 of the game, and I did, like, one thing? And, you know, it's...
You gotta think of the impact it has on the story, though, Jason, you know?
The thing
Right,
about
I'm
go
not.
ahead.
I'm not like disregarding the fact that it shouldn't be 3 chapters. Like I get it. The point I'm trying to make is that like, I feel like nowadays a lot of video games that come out have a lot more freedom in them and a lot more
Oh.
open-endedness
Yeah, I got you.
Oh.
versus like Final
I
Fantasy
understand.
VII, where I'm at.
So
There's
you
been,
like
like,
you like
2
more
chapters.
open world games.
Well, not even like necessarily open world, because like let's take like chapters 4 and 8, right? Before you advance to the next chapter, you can do side quests and you can explore the little towns. You can get new music discs, you can get new weapons, all of that. There's stuff for you to do. It's not just okay, do the mission, advance the chapter.
Oh, okay, so you like tasks that you like just having options, I guess you would say.
Right, because I don't want to
Yeah.
feel like at any given point the only option I have is to continue the story.
Have you ever played Xenoblade?
Oh God, no!
I've not played them.
Have you played Xenoblade? Xenoblade's gameplay is
Actually-
just not good to me.
I kind of like it. It's weird, but that's what I like about it. It's just different. It hits different.
See,
It seems-
I don't like the combat. I don't like the real time combat.
It kind of reminds me of WoW in a way, and it like just the way that you have to deal with the not so much flow of the combat, but you just have to deal with shit.
Man, I feel that. I mean, I played RuneScape a lot back in the day, so I
Oh,
understand
yeah.
that.
Going back to Final Fantasy VII, because I have played through some of it. I haven't played the whole game. But this is gonna sound really bad, but my favorite thing about Final Fantasy VII is the music.
I think Final
Dude.
Fantasy music is pretty decent.
The
It's-
music is a bop.
I love the music, like the fight music. It's like, I don't know, it like pumps me up. But I got to a certain point in Final Fantasy where it's like the open worldness or something of it. I don't know, where you go into this place and it's like, I don't know where I'm going in it. I don't know what to do, so I kind of just stopped playing because I don't know where to go with it.
Is that in the remake, Jason? Do you have like an overworld where you go from town to town?
No. So in chapters like 4 and 7, when you're in the slums,
They ain't chapters in the original Final Fantasy, Jason.
whatever.
Yeah, you
but
kept saying chapters. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
all I know is that apparently the game has 17 or 18 chapters. And
So
3 of
what's-
them is Mako Reactor 4.
So
Or
what's
5.
this remake?
Oh,
Is
the
it like
final-
remastered, or
No,
is it
no.
like different graphics? What?
Well, I don't want to spoil
Uh,
it for Jason. I don't want to spoil it for Jason. So I'll do like the best description possible, just so I don't spoil Jason. It's Final Fantasy VII like remake is what the game is called. It's for PlayStation 4 and 5, and it's new graphics. I'll show you a trailer later. It's new graphics. It has a new battle system. It's real-time battle, I believe.
Yes.
It's not turn-based. And it's,
I thought the
well,
Sorry,
I mean, it is real time in the original one, but this is like actual real time. It's not like everyone has a timer and you just wait.
oh,
It's like
Oh.
Okay.
actual real time.
I haven't played that just yet. It looks interesting. I might have to give it a buy.
Do you remember when I was playing Final Fantasy X, babe?
yeah.
It looks kind of like that, except it's kind of it's literally in chapters. It's in sections of the story, so it's not as it's different. It's different.
Because Final Fantasy X looked amazing when you were playing it, at least compared to how Final Fantasy VII was. And I really liked, I really liked how the people actually talked.
Yes, that's in the remake as well. Basically take all of that except like up the graphics to the nth degree, and you got Final Fantasy VII remake. The storyline is not exactly the same as the original, also. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah. So if you're playing Final Fantasy VII remake for a remade, like remastered Final Fantasy VII, that's not exactly what it is.
But to answer your question, Jeremy, no, there's not an overworld.
There is not an overworld.
So the game starts at Mako Reactor 6, right? And you finish Mako Reactor 6, and that's chapter 1 or whatever. I guess that's not a thing in the original, but that's chapter 1. Chapter 2 is when you're just trying to get back to the slums, and you run into Sephiroth and all the people that are trying to all the the Shinra security. And then you get to the slums during chapter 3. And when you get there, you talk to Tifa, you talk to Barret, you get your money and stuff. But before you move on, you have the option to do side quests around the town, right? Because Cloud is a mercenary. But then, when you advance the story, you don't get the chance to do that again until you meet Aerith, and you're at the Sector 8 slums.
Ah.
So.
Gotcha. So what you're saying is, even though it looks prettier, you would... I think you would prefer the original Final Fantasy VII over the remake. Because there's actual sections in Final Fantasy VII where you, leave the town and you can walk to different places and see the world and all that shit.
Oh, are you talking about stuff like Junk or Scrap Boulevard and stuff like that?
No, I'm talking you can leave the town and you can walk yourself on an overworld type map, right?
Oh.
And you can walk and shit, find shit. You can fight enemies and all that. Secret boss battles. You can find secret party members and all sorts of shit like that.
Huh.
The OG sounds cool as hell.
Yeah, but it's hell to play through because they made the backgrounds and shit, the background and where you walk and everything about it. They made it so fucking detailed, really detailed. And then they made your sprite, Cloud sprite, this fucking little undetailed thing, and they don't give you a shadow under your sprite, so you don't know where the fuck to go. The background and the foreground look like the same fucking PNG.
I think I have seen this, screenshots of this.
It's
and
difficult.
I remember the memes about the remakes about how Cloud would just be PS2 graphics. In this amazingly beautiful PS4 graphics age, just Cloud.
That would be faithful to the original, because that's how it is, man. It's and that's one of my biggest gripes about the original too, is because I don't know where the fuck I'm going. It looks beautiful, everything looks amazing. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Just walk to.
As far as I'm aware,
am I?
As far as I'm aware, the remake does only have the 4 party members.
Oh, that's booty butt cheeks.
In Cloud, Tifa, Barret, and Aerith. And I say that, and I don't know for sure, right? Obviously, because I haven't beaten the game.
Right.
But the actual overlay, the overlay of the pause menu when you can go to upgrade your weapons and check out your party's gear and stuff, is very obviously formatted for 4 people.
That's lame.
And I mean that so much, and I'm with Aerith right now. I'm in the part of the game where Aerith is the only person I have in my party. Whenever I press pause and I can go look at my other party members' gear, Tifa and Barret still show up, right? And because the UI seems so obviously set up for a 4-member party, and that I can still see their gear even if they're not with me, really makes me think I'm not gonna meet the other dudes. Even though I want to, because I found this music disc called Cait Sith's theme, and it is a bop. And I want to meet Cait Sith, and I don't know if I'm gonna.
So how about that Rivals?
Trying so hard. Oh yeah, about that rival.
I play Zetterburn, and they make fun of me.
I don't make fun of you for playing Zetterburn, but we'll get into that after we explain what Rivals of Aether is. Tanner, you want to explain?
Okay, so I think my favorite ways of describing Rivals of Aether is just by going to the Adam Sari YouTube comments and reading, "This is just a furry Smash clone." You know, that's just my favorite way of seeing it, and you know, furry Smash clone, not entirely wrong, but
The best Adam
there are-
Kara, man. I love Adam Kara.
oh shit, I've been saying his name wrong this entire time.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Adam Kara, I'm sorry if you're watching this. I don't know if he will be. Let's add him. Let's go on Twitter and just add him. like
Adam
20
Kara,
times.
is it okay if we call you Sarah?
It's not even Adam Sarah, just Sarah. That's his
Yes.
name to her.
Yes, just Sarah.
But it's pretty Smash-like, I'd say. It doesn't have ledges, doesn't have grabs, doesn't have shields, does have a perfect parry system, does have a lot of stuff that you'd enjoy from Melee. And so I'd say it's got that perfect balance of, like, if you're an Ultimate player that wants a better experience in a competitive setting, either online or offline, play Rivals. If you're a Melee player who just, for whatever reason, isn't having fun playing Melee anymore, play Rivals. You'll get the game regardless.
It's good shit, dude. It's good shit. Like,
It's really good shit.
how I explain it to people, because I was a competitive Ultimate player and competitive Smash player for years and years, over a decade. I switched to Rivals as soon as it came out on Switch, and I don't even look back. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna put any stock into that. Mainly because I enjoy everything about Rivals so much more than winning in Ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything. Even the movement is better in Rivals than winning in Ultimate.
This is true. Like, if you're getting styled on, doesn't matter. Like, I started playing on PC pretty recently just because you just don't find as big of a crowd on the Switch scene anymore. But after switching to PC, I just get destroyed on like every other match, and if not every match, if you pop into my streams, you'll see. I just get destroyed so often, but at the end of the day, I don't even get that angry about it. I'm just like, oh shit, this Ori just did this like up air chain into down B and just killed me with air. How the fuck did you do that? And so it's a game that takes a lot of practice and patience, which are like all Smash games kind of do, or Smash likes do.
It's definitely something. I really like playing that game.
Me too.
Yeah, man, it's so good.
Yeah, man.
Now about why we make fun of Jason. This dude likes Smash Ultimate better, and I'm not saying that that's a wrong opinion because opinions are subjective. But he likes Smash Ultimate better, and every time I play with Jason, he always brings up the fact that there's no shields in the game, or brings up the fact there's no grabs, or that, you know, you can carry people across the stage with a sick ass combo and shit. And he's like, if they would have had this, it would be so much better. I'm like, but that makes it Smash Brothers. We don't play this game because it's Smash Brothers. So what this all boils down to, we eventually just deemed Jason a casual Rivals player. We just deemed him a casual Rivals player. And the fact that he plays a top tier and still complains about the game not being like Smash Brothers are big factors into why we tease Jason on the daily.
When
Well, you know, you bring
should we
up
play Rivals?
every
Sorry.
time I say that, you bring up the point that it objectively, well, not objectively, you always say you like it better because Smash Bros. Inherently is slow, right? And that's not wrong, right? With the addition of shields and grabs and ledges, the gameplay is way slower, and that's what a lot of people love about Rivals. But I appreciate that, you know, and I can get the fact that you want faster gameplay, but I still like the slower, you know, gameplay.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. And I don't think we ever knocked you for wanting slower gameplay. I think we were knocking you because you wanted Rivals to be like Smash Brothers. We were like, no, don't change our game, please.
Which,
I
to
do
be
like
fair,
Zetterburn though.
if you'd like, oh sorry.
They called me a casual, and I was like, no, you're a stupid casual. And then I started Then I started learning Zetterburn tech.
But to be fair, if you like slower gameplay, just play Sylvanos. Simple.
Dude, Sylvanos fucks with me so much in that game, dude. For those of you who don't know, Sylvanos is, if you've played fighting games, he's a heavy character, which means that his weight is a larger number than other people on the cast.
He dies
Jeremy explains
far.
weight for smooth brains.
And he dies far later in percent, right, Tanner?
Yes, correct.
And you see that, heavy characters statistically in fighting games are not good, but Rivals makes their heavy characters good, which is awesome. That's amazing, and I like that they make heavy characters good in this game. However, Sylvanos is a zoner that doesn't have a projectile. Now, zoners are people who create their zone by pulling out attacks and shit, and almost every zoner you see will have a projectile that is spammable, that can control the space of the game, stuff like that. Sylvanos doesn't have a zoner projectile, right? His projectile goes like straight up, basically. It's not good for zoning. What he does have, however, are massive, long fucking hitboxes that are 2-player lengths away from you. And it's just the worst. It's the worst.
It's a very position-based matchup. If you're gonna play against a good Sylvanos, it's very scary to play against a good Sylvanos too. I personally, playing Ori, the fastest yet smallest character in the game, have generally no big issue fighting a Sylvanos, but for people like Jeremy who play Forsburn, it's not so great character, but still, in my opinion, pretty decent character. Just because of what I've seen of him and what I've played against him, and other players. It's gonna be a bit harder.
I make Forsburn look good, but trust me, he's the worst character in the game. He's the fucking... And that's not saying he's a bad character. He's still a good character. It's just he's the worst out of the bunch.
Bro, I played a pretty good Forsburn on PC, and this man, he caught me in this ginormous fucking nair combo, which I was not expecting at all. Just he was hit falling these nairs, and he kept hit falling. That's a whole other technique. Just watch an Adam Kara video.
It basically is.
He'll explain it all. He does a better job than us. This man, he got me into like this nair hit falling combo in which he kept spiking me with these nairs, and then he ended it off with like I think it was a clone explosion into back air, and I was like, what the fuck kind of Forsburn bullshit?
Dude, and that nair combo is hard too, because as you see, nair is a fast move, right? Which is our neutral aerial attack. And it's a fast move that has one hitbox that starts in the front, one hitbox in the back, and then one hitbox in the front, and that's it. You get 3 hitboxes, right? And it's a fast move. It controls a good, decent amount of space. It's definitely punishable, but it's so hard to get those downward sending nairs because the hitbox is just so jank, dude. It's so hard to get those. So if you can combo people with those fucking nair combo hitfalls and shit, I give you all my respect. Like, all my respect. Like, the clone exploding in the back air, yeah, I mean, that's like moderate level Forsburn shit, right? But the nair, if you can do the nair shit, you got my respect.
Got the true side respect.
Got you a side of respect, baby.
Speaking of, if you can pull off those super fast Ori up air combos, I don't care who you are, I respect you a shit ton. Because the input doesn't seem too difficult until you see people like Kusi play, who are just so good at spamming up air that they literally up air hitfall like within 2 seconds, and then you're at like 50 and you don't know how you got there.
See, the thing about, alright, so just to explain hitfalling a little bit so that people understand. Whenever you hit someone in a fighting game, you go through something called hit pause, which means that both your characters pause momentarily and they freeze in the middle of the air, stop your momentum, and then it picks up after the person flies away in a platform fighter. Well, with hit falling, how that works is typically if you want to like if you jump in the air, you can tap downwards to make yourself fall faster. That's called fast falling, right? It's very easy tech names. So whenever you fast fall downwards, right, you fall fast and shit, you can link into other shit. Hit falling combines fast falling and the hit pause frames. So if you hit someone with a aerial attack, an attack you do in the air, and then during those hit pause frames you tap downwards. Shut up, Jason. You tap downwards. You will land with 0 lag, like no landing lag, right?
Yeah.
Or at least reduced landing lag, which means you can jump and do it again. Now the thing that's hard about this fucking up air combo, the up air hit falling combo, right, where you link up airs together, is you have to hold the up direction on your joystick, hit the guy, react to the hit, tap downwards, jump, hold up, hit him again. And it's just a really awkward thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're moving, you have to move with them. So when you're on your descent, you have to make micro movements just to keep up with their fucking trajectory.
Yeah. Which I sometimes pull off. I feel like Jeremy, I've done it to Jeremy at least once or twice, but not near as fast and not near as well.
It's difficult, man. It's difficult.
Yeah. But getting off Rivals, because I think I'm not sure how much people enjoy the technical side of games. What games have you been playing, Jeremy, other than Rivals?
Oh shit. Well, Shovel Knight and Rivals, honestly, but oh no, I just got the what is it, 30th, I think, 35th anniversary Fire Emblem 1 Collector's Edition.
Ooh.
And it's the first Fire Emblem game, never been released in the US, and it's available for a limited time until the end of March for like $5 on the eShop. But I decided, you know what, I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. I love the tactical gameplay. I'm gonna buy the Collector's Edition. Even though it's a $5 game, I want all the goodies that come with it. So I spent 100 bones on this thing.
Holy shit.
100 bones. It comes with a really, really neat, like, replica NES cartridge, but it's entirely made out of plexiglass. It's heavy as fuck.
Oh, wow.
It's like really, it's awesome. It comes with an art book. It comes with a Nintendo Power poster. For those of you who remember Nintendo Power.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's good shit. The replica NES cartridge comes in a replica NES cardboard case, like you would buy off the shelf.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
With the manual and the map of the entire fucking world.
Shit, I might have to get this.
Dude, yeah, you should get it. You know, because if you don't get it before like fucking March, ooh. But
Ooh.
yeah, dude, I've been trying to play that. I've been kind of caught up in other shit, but I've been trying to play that. It's really awesome. It's the story of Marth. If you remember him from Smash Brothers, Marth from Altea. It's really good. It's awesome gameplay. It's definitely rough around the edges. You can see the improvements that they've made in other Fire Emblem games. But like for example, if you've played a Fire Emblem game, you know, it's a tactical RPG. You have your units, they have their units. You try and move them. In the first Fire Emblem game, it does not show you like blue squares where you can go, and it does not show you red squares where you can hit. It also doesn't show where your enemies can move or hit. So you're going through it blind, baby.
Just good fucking luck, man.
Yeah, get good. That's
Have fun, get good, good luck.
It's also worth noting that Fire Emblem and Dragon Quest came out around the same time. Around the same time as Mario, even. Super Mario Bros. For NES, yeah. So it's an old game, dude. It's like original NES era old game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people don't understand how old Fire Emblem is because, you know, oh man, there's too many Fire Emblem characters in Smash Brothers or whatever the fuck. But they've definitely earned their spot. They are legacy characters.
They kind of are, though.
They are, man. It's a huge franchise, dude. There's like 13 Fire Emblem games.
13, there's 17.
17. There's 17 mainline Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, because I specifically don't you remember the Byleth reveal, where the big thing was like, oh, Sakurai held up the number 3, and it was like, oh, everyone is gonna be 3 houses, and it was 3 houses, but it wasn't because of that. It's because he did some weird counting method for 17.
Yeah, I remember. But that's also counting like Fire Emblem, Fates, and Conquest. You know, it's the same game, but just different sides of the story. You know, shit like that. But
I got you.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I'd pick it up if you're a fan of tactical RPGs. You have until the end of March, and I know this episode airs on Wednesday, but you have until the end of March.
You got how far away is Wednesday now? My days have been all mixed up.
It's like 3 days from now, or 4 days from now.
Okay, so you got like 6 days or something like that.
Yeah,
6 or 7, one of the two.
Pick it up, man. Pick it up. I'm telling you, man. Once March ends, it's gone forever.
Shit.
Same thing with Mario 3D All Stars. It's gone forever if you don't pick
Definitely
it up.
not gonna get that.
You know, I broke down and I bought it because I wanted to play it with Angela.
That's fair.
But otherwise, I
been
wouldn't have
playing
bought it.
What game?
Mario 3D All Stars.
Oh. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna play after Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm hoping it's easier than Shovel Knight. Yeah.
Oh, depends on which one.
Well, I think we're gonna go in order chronologically. So we're gonna do 64 first.
Oh, good luck. Okay.
I think Sunshine is a little harder.
Sunshine is definitely because it has a weirder mechanic.
Yeah, but Galaxy is definitely the easiest out of all of them.
I'd say so.
When did Mario games start getting easy? I remember they were hard as fuck. You know, Mario and fucking Sonic, they're hard as fuck games, but now they're easy as shit.
Well, my first real
Kids,
foray into the Mario universe was Super Mario 3D World on the 3DS. And that shit was my first game that I ever played through and won. Like, actually beat the game. So I'd say that's whenever it started, because I was terrible at video games.
You know, I'd either say then or like Super Mario Wii.
I never played it.
It's dumbed down version of Mario. I mean, if
Oh,
I'm honest
okay.
with you. It's only hard if you have other people playing with you because they can pick you up and fuck with you. But yeah, man, Super Mario 3D World, the one with the cat Mario and all that. It has fun gameplay, but it's easy, man. It's easy. When did they make Mario for kids, man? It's easy.
I mean, Mario, it's just kids
It's from
kids are getting
Nintendo.
dumber, Jeremy.
This is true. To be fair.
My
No
mom
offense
used
to
to
any
tell me-
children watching this.
Yeah, fuck the children. Anyways,
Fuck them kids.
fuck the kids. My mom used to
Someone
tell
never
me,
had to fight Taboo.
My mom used to tell me stories when she was like a stay-at-home mom. She would play Sonic the Hedgehog with my brothers and sisters, and she was actually into it. She was all for it. She don't play video games now, but I'm pretty sure if she did, she'd be like, "Why is this so easy? Why is it easy?"
Who did this to my boy Sonic?
I know what everyone's thinking. It's like the whole lives thing and all that yada yada. If you fuck up and run out of lives, then you have to start all over. Well, here's the thing with that logic. Okay, here's the thing with that logic. They were hard even if you had infinite lives. They were hard.
You have to try to guess your way through. I remember playing I think it was like an original Sonic remake on the original DDS. And I tried to play through that shit, could not play it. I was so confused. I was like, what do I do here? I don't know what to play anymore. I don't know how to play this game. I suck.
Speaking of Sonic, after we play 3D All Stars, we gotta play Sonic Mania, babe.
Oh, got all the games to play.
Yeah. You down for that, Angela?
I think I tried Sonic Mania at one point because you got the collector's edition,
Oh yeah.
and I had a really hard time with the spirals.
Oh, dude. Sonic Mania is like a love letter to Sonic fans because, you know, you can only take so much 3D Sonic. You know.
Yeah, you can say that again.
It's all the zoom shit. I mean, I like Sonic Generations. I liked Sonic Generations.
Wasn't that the Wolf Sonic?
No, that was Unleashed. Sonic Generations was when Sonic and Classic Sonic got you know, like thrown together.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I wanted to play
Wasn't
that. but I
Silver
didn't.
also in that one?
Silver was in Sonic 06, and he appeared in Sonic Generations.
Right.
But you only played as Classic Sonic or regular Sonic. Speaking of, they need to
Man.
port that shit to the Switch. I'd buy it so fast.
Poor Sonic. What did they do to my boy?
I don't know. Oh, by the way, useless Sonic trivia. The people who made Sonic 1, 2, and 3 for mobile, like they coded the game and everything. Those people went on to make Sonic Mania because Sega fucking hired them, because before all that, they fucking made Sonic fan games.
Sonic fan game.
Yeah, they made Sonic fan games. You know, like just Sonic
Oh.
levels and shit.
Yeah.
Fan games.
Yeah.
I thought you just said Sonic fan game, and I'm like, what the hell is...
They made Sonic fan game. Yeah.
Yeah, they made a Sonic fan game. But they, you know, I think his name is Christian something. But he definitely he got hired by Sega just to make the ports and then to make Sonic Mania. And what does Nintendo do? They just send DMCA notices.
Yep. Much like all of, well, I was gonna say all of Nintendo, but
Yep.
actually, majority of Nintendo does that. But I was just thinking like, oh, Nintendo and Sonic aren't super connected, which they kind of are though. Now they are.
Well, Sonic is Sega is a third party
Yeah.
company now. If they ever made a new console, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. By the way. Oh, speaking of new console. Speaking of new console, there's and you know, I'm sure no one else will know what I'm talking about, but IntelliCovision is coming back.
I feel like I've heard of ColecoVision.
It's like a really old console. It had like the remote control that looked like a TV remote.
Oh, wait, no, I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of a plug and play.
Oh.
So, oh yeah, and television.
Yeah, in IntelliCovision, yeah, they were in television, yeah, but they
Yeah.
they're coming back, and they're making a new console, and the new Earthworm Jim is the Earthworm Jim, the new one is a console exclusive. So you know, my boy, you know I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Ooh. It's been a minute since I've heard about Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
God damn.
Just sit on that for a second.
I'm gonna watch this really quick. Earthworm Jim 4.
I like Zelda.
It's called the Intellivision Amico, by the way,
Television Amico.
and it comes in different colors.
I'm gonna get pink.
I'm gonna get the wood grain one, because that's like how they used to make them.
Yo, they upgraded from TV remotes to iPods. Let's go.
Yeah, basically.
We're moving up in the world, boys.
It's good, dude. It's amazing. But yeah, that's the whole console and shit. That's how you charge your remotes.
Oh, those are okay. This will be interesting. I'm excited to see this and to play this as well.
I'm so ready. It's supposed to come out this year.
I like how they also got like retro advertising for it too.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. So hype. Oh, I'm so hype.
So,
Alright.
we've talked Zelda. I mean, not Zelda. We've talked Mario. We've talked Sonic. It's time to talk Zelda.
I'm Talk Zelda.
Time to talk Zelda. Jeremy, I'm gonna ask Jeremy first, simply because, you know, we all know how Jeremy is. He has the most tasteful opinions when it comes to classic video games.
I feel attacked.
What's your favorite Zelda game, Jeremy?
Oh, my favorite Zelda game?
Yeah.
It's Oracle of Seasons.
I'm
Okay.
unsurprised.
Oracle of Seasons for the Game
Oracle
Boy
is
Color.
really fun.
That is my favorite Zelda game. A close second, very very close second would be A Link to the Past.
Oh, that's valid. I actually
Okay.
I should mention that Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages came out together, and they occupy the same spot. I just liked Oracle of Seasons better.
Played both of them. I didn't play all the way through them back when I was younger because I found both of the cartridges at a garage sale.
Oh, dude, score.
And they sold them to me for like $10. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take that.
Oh man, score of the century, man.
It's there. But
No.
being a tiny little child, I did not know how to play Zelda games, and I was like, what do I do? And I never completed them, and I don't know where they went.
For the longest time, the second one was my favorite Zelda game. That's like the dark
If it-
horse of Zelda.
Adventures of Lincoln?
Yeah.
We don't talk about Lincoln.
Oh shit. Jason, what's your favorite Zelda game?
Okay, you guys are gonna laugh at me as soon as I
I
say
am
it.
prepared.
And
prepared.
I am prepared to defend my opinion. My favorite Zelda game is gonna be Twilight Princess.
Go on.
Well, that kind of sounded like a buggy laugh.
I
That was
think he was
funny.
going for it.
I mean, to be fair, Twilight Princess was my first game, so I can't really dog on it.
That's exactly why it's my favorite. It was the first Zelda game that I ever played, and the first Zelda game I ever beat. You know, it's always gonna hold a special game in my heart. So it's my favorite.
We talking GameCube or Wii though?
That's all.
This was the Wii. This was
Aw.
before I
Oh,
even knew the
I'm
GameCube was a
sorry.
thing. Right, like when I was like 5 years old, and my knowledge of video games was Smash Brothers Brawl. This really weird game. I forget its name. I'll have to. Oh God, you might know it.
You were 5 years old when the Wii came out?
I don't think I was 5 years old when it came out. I just remember having one when I was 5.
Oh
And that
my
was, like,
goodness, I
That's
feel
so
old
weird.
right now.
I'm so old, man.
That was the only one I owned. That was the only game system I owned until I was 7 and got the PS2 and thought it was the coolest thing ever.
The Wii was like a birthday present to me when I was like in middle school.
Yeah. Weird
like,
thing about
like I
Twilight.
said, I definitely don't think I was that young when it came out. But you know, when I was 5, I lived in the second floor of a cafe. So
Jason, what's your reason for liking Twilight Princess before I default to calling you a furry?
I said it was the first Zelda game I ever played and the first Zelda game I ever beat.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Funny thing is about Twilight Princess, I think I got it whenever I was like 8 or 9 or something. Got it at a swap meet. Played that shit just because I heard Legend of Zelda was a good game series anyway. Played through like the first like beginning parts of it, and I realized just how dark the game looked. And I don't know what it was about it, but whenever I got to like that, what was it, like the swampy marsh area thing, it just scared the shit out of me to the point in which I just stopped playing. I don't want to play anymore.
The first boss?
No, not even the first boss. Like, you know the point in which like the first kind of opener area, where it's literally just a forest and it's really foggy, and at some point it gets like that purple swampy poison bog that like you have to get like a light to go through.
You never
It-
even made it to the first dungeon.
No, not whenever I was 8.
Oh God.
Angela, have you played Zelda before?
Only a little bit of Breath of the Wild.
All right, so Breath of the Wild is her favorite Zelda game by default.
Your default favorite Zelda game.
Have any of you,
I just thought.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just remember playing it at a time, and I think you were really drunk at the time.
Well, that makes sense.
I think that was a night where we were wanting to go to Ponchos, and then they were closed, so we went to Denny's instead.
Oh man, Ponchos over Denny's any day. By the way.
That they had like a water main break, so they were closed, even though it's like a 24-hour place. But yeah.
Have any of you played Minish Cap?
Oh, I wanted to really bad when I was younger.
That game is
Still haven't had
amazing.
the chance.
It's amazing, Tanner. It's like the
I
first
really-
Toon Link game.
I'd really like to play it, just because I just want to see how it plays and see what all the because it's got a cult following, which is what I appreciate about a lot of games, just how fucking cult followings they have. So I need to play it really bad.
Man, you gotta play it, dude.
Mm.
You definitely gotta play
But
it.
personally, honestly, my favorite Zelda game
Don't say
gotta
Skyward
be
Sword.
Link Between. No,
Okay.
no,
I was
gross.
about to say.
Wait, what did you say, Jeremy?
I said don't say Skyward Sword.
I've never played Skyward Sword, and I don't plan on it.
I played through it. Just don't.
You have to
Unless
use
you-
motion controls.
Unless you want to be like a speedrunner in it, which at that point kind of looks cool until you look at the fucking face cam where they're just waving the shit around. You see the inputs for everything, and it's like, God, why?
For those of you who don't know, Skyward Sword is just like any other Zelda game, except instead of pressing the A button to swing your sword, you have to wave your fucking Wiimote to swing your sword and position it to block and shit. Same with your shield. It's the worst.
It can be fun at times, but most of the time it's not. But honestly, since this was the first game in the series that I like really 100% beat and like really sunk a shit ton of time into, it's gotta be Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds
That's a
for
respectable
3DS.
answer.
I really enjoyed it. Probably one of my favorite games of all time. Not gonna lie,
It's modeled after Link to the Past. You should play Link to the Past.
I definitely gotta play Link to the Past too.
It's like almost the exact same. You know what? I need to play Link's Awakening DX, not DX. Link's Awakening remake for Switch because I really
Yeah.
liked Link's Awakening too.
I played a DX on 3DS, and I had a bit of fun with that, but I gotta get the remake too.
Dude, dude, I gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Alright.
Man.
Me too, man. Just as kind of a final-ish question to, I guess, almost end off the podcast, since I'm not sure how long we are on time.
58 minutes exactly.
Okay, I had a feeling we were encroaching an hour here. Really quick, just what's everybody's favorite video game? Like, if you can't think of one, give us like a top 3 and say why.
I'll go last.
Okay. Okay.
Tanner, you go first, and then Angie.
Okay.
This might take me a little bit to think about.
That's why you going second,
Alright.
baby.
Oh,
Jason,
I can go
maybe-
before you if you need time.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
you go, Jason. So me personally, my overall favorite video game. This is a hard one. I'm gonna give a top 2, just because I cannot decide between these two games.
This
And
man said, "What's your favorite?" Oh, I can't answer that.
no, I said if you can't answer it, give us a top 3 or like something like that. And so
All right, you good. You good.
yeah, I covered myself before. But honestly, okay, these are not respectable answers at all. Well, one is, the other is not. But my first favorite has gotta be Okami. Fucking love Okami.
Okami, that's
if you
respectable.
if you haven't played it, play it.
It's by Platinum
I can't-
Games.
I'm not gonna describe the game to anybody because it's deep and it's good. I love the combat in it. I love the characters in it. I just love the world too. Everything about it. God tier game.
Did you get Okami HD for Switch?
I did. Not for Switch. I got it for PS4.
Ah.
And I streamed it on PS4, which I might go back to streaming it again just because I love it and I need to replay it again. But the second answer, not nearly as respectable. It's Guitar Man for the PS2.
Guitar Man?
Uh,
What the fuck is that?
So, yeah, nobody's heard about this game. It's got a weird cult following because, like, only, I think, 60,000 copies were released worldwide. And so, it's a miracle that I even played this game. But in my youth, Guitar Man is a rhythm game in which you hold the circle button and then you go in different directions. And it's finicky and it's weird and it's really not that great of gameplay. But it's like seeing the game through rose-colored glasses. I just can't not love the game so much just because I loved it a ton as a kid and I loved getting better at it and I love playing through these levels, and it's a very linear game. You don't need to do much to progress. You just play through a song and you win, and then you go to the next character, then you play through a song and you win. But the story, it drove me to just love the game. The soundtrack, I don't know what it is. It's so weird and cartoonish. I'll send a playlist of it really quick. But I don't think many people now would fall in love with it in the way that I did when I was younger. But it was a good game. Definitely not a respectable answer.
No, you're good.
But
Since it's a cult following, I will allow this.
here. It's a PS2 game too, so it's gonna have this like PS2 visuals. Oh, this is the first song. It's about this guy. His name is U1. He's this dude who is just a normal kid who has a crush on this girl, and then it turns out his dog is a robot who has magical electronic guitar powers, and every time he gets this thing, it's called the Guitaru, he transforms into this hero that saves the world. Actually saves two technically different worlds. It's an interesting little game, and I love it. I love it so much.
You know
If
what?
you want to check over on Twitter, I posted a whole summary of what I think the game is about.
You know what,
Anyways,
Tanner? Because you're so into this cult classic, I respect that. I think it's respectable.
okay. Thank you.
All right, Jason.
Anyways, Jason, what's your favorite game?
I am ready to be dogged on.
Oh, you're gonna be dogged on.
So ready to be dogged on. I'm waiting for it. It's like my morning coffee.
Just say it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it in a top 3, right? In no particular order. First things first, we are gonna go.
Persona 5.
We're gonna go way, 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 way back. To
You'll
the
never see it coming.
We're gonna go way back to the PS2, and we're gonna be talking about Duel Masters, the video game. For those of you who don't know what Duel Masters is, it's basically like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering, but you know, it's its own thing, I guess.
I heard about this.
Most people in the West don't know about it because, you know, it got one game and then was discontinued in the West, and I don't think the card game ever even came to the West.
No, it did. I got McDonald's Happy Meal toys for it.
Okay,
I also
well,
did.
It died out very quickly, basically, but it's incredibly popular in Japan still, even more so than Magic the Gathering. But I played this game so much, dog. Like, I came home, you could play as, like, I think, like, 6 different characters, and you could beat the game as each character, and when you did, you got, like, this super cool, awesome card, you know, and you could use it if you ever played, like, you know, offline or whatever. I beat the game as each character at least 10 times each. This was how often I'd played that game, and I really just feel like that game really got me into video games in general, because I played it so often that I started playing other games too, you know, see if I liked them better. And you know, for that reason alone, the fact that it got me into video games, I feel like I have to give it a space on the top 3.
What's your second
Second?
favorite game? Is it Bakuman for DS?
No, second we have Little Big Planet for the PS3.
Alright, that's okay.
I'm not gonna dog that. I'll respect it.
I made a lot of really good friends on Little Big Planet. You know, it was just a fun, wholesome time.
Fun fact,
And
Little
then-
Big Planet was my nickname in high school.
And then my third favorite is going to have to be Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Oh, that's respectable.
I absolutely adore Fire Emblem Three Houses. I have like 450 hours on it, and right now I'm trying to get myself a 3DS so that I can play some of the older Fire Emblems.
No,
And
you
Jeremy,
need to get the
and
first
before
Fire
you
Emblem.
say to get the first Fire Emblem, because I've already bought it, it's already downloaded on my Switch.
So ready to defend himself.
I've already got the damn game. It's already downloaded on my Switch. I just haven't booted it up yet.
This man said older Fire Emblems. Bitch!
Oh yeah,
But-
yeah. Oh, really quick. Oh, sorry.
Fire Emblem Three Houses and that one is the only one I can play, you know, on the Switch. So I want to get a 3DS so I can play, you know, some of the older ones, like not older as in like Fire Emblems 1 or 2, but just like not the newest one.
Get
'Cause
a
I
Game
just want
Boy.
to see.
Get a Game Boy so
I
you
just
can
want to
play.
see what it was like.
Get a Game Boy. Just get a Game Boy.
Why?
Or get a laptop
alright,
and you
here's the
can
thing.
quote unquote
If I get
emulate it.
I already need to get a 3DS for my Pokemon collection. Why would I
Angela,
buy
what
it?
are your
Why would I
favorite
buy it?
games?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
No, go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
let
Before we move on, just as an honorable mention, Kid Icarus Uprising for the 3DS. All right, anyways, go on.
All right, that's good.
Mine aren't gonna be respectable answers at all.
I can already hear it coming.
What do you think you're gonna say?
You're gonna say Just Dance.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Oh, okay. Now I'm actually excited. What?
There's,
Well, this is
you're
fun.
still not. And I might have other ones, but I can't think of all the games that I've played. But if you're gonna do top 3 in no particular order, this one's probably the least respectable one. Pokemon Sword and Shield, just because I don't know, I really enjoy the Pokemon games. I don't know, there's something about it. Even though I didn't start playing Pokemon until a couple years ago, I still get a nostalgic feeling about it. And even though the graphics got really dragged on that game, I thought they were great.
Well, you also came from like Red and Blue straight to Sword and Shield.
I know.
That's true.
So
Yeah, that's valid.
I thoroughly enjoyed playing that game. The second one would be Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh,
No.
Ooh, that was unexpected.
that was.
I have a fun time playing that with Jeremy. I don't know. I like the idea of shooting at zombies and killing them, and it's kind of a story that goes along with it as well. And then like the newest one that's come out is Minecraft Dungeons.
I have not played that yet.
I don't know. I really enjoy going on the adventure, and
Tanner, you'd enjoy it. It's
Really
like Diablo.
I have never played Diablo either.
God
I
damn it.
want to play games like that,
It's
but I
great.
just,
Yeah.
I just don't know how to get into them.
Get it for Switch and play until you're like level 40, which is not that
Okay.
hard, and then you can
that's
come with
where
us.
we're at.
But yeah.
And I
Oh.
even got DLC for it
Oh yeah, dude.
because I
it's-
really enjoy it.
It's so fun. It's a fun game.
Although that
You know
last level is really defeating the Arch Illager is very difficult.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I'm gonna get this game. Might stream it.
See, you know, it's one thing if Side recommends it, okay? But now that Angela is recommending it, that's a whole different story.
Angela's saying that it's one of her favorite games. Oh shit. Okay. I'll
Time to play it.
I'll try it out.
It's really fun, and you can like upgrade your weapons. It has like enchantments on it as well, that you can get through gems. And there's merchants in your little village.
It really is a really fun. It's really fleshed out and it has a lot of content.
Interesting. Okay. Yep.
I will warn you though, each level takes like an hour and a half to get through.
Not really.
Well, it depends on if you're trying to look for secrets or not.
Yeah, they do have like where you can get like secrets and it unlocks a secret mission.
I more than likely will be looking for secrets.
I'd say an hour at the most. I don't think a
An hour
level
at most.
would take an hour and 30.
But yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot of content there. You'll like it.
Now then.
Let me know when you stream it. I'll actually watch that.
Yeah, probably. I shall. I'll probably put it in the streaming part of the Side Smash server Discord.
Ooh. Angela
Now
said, you get your streams are whack, but I'll watch that one.
I don't watch streams that much. Like, only if like I hear that it's like a game that I like when Willie did Earthbound.
Yes. Yes, indeed, he did Earthbound.
And I'm pretty sure, speaking of which, I think I might have an inkling of an idea of what your piece might be.
Yes, I'm gonna be really surprised if his answer is not what I think it is.
It's
'cause
Earthbound!
Oh, it is.
I
like,
knew
you
it.
knew it was.
That's no surprise to any one of us.
Since everyone else did top 3, or top 2, or whichever, I'm gonna...
Technically, I did a top 3. I included Kid Icarus at the
Yes.
end there.
Yes. I guess I'll do a top 3 as well. I guess I'll do a top 3. But Earthbound first. Earthbound is leagues above every other game I have ever played, ever. I even, when I got my first tattoo, I didn't put One Piece. I didn't put Dragon Ball. I didn't put anime. I didn't put Halo. I put Earthbound. And it's right there on my arm, so everyone can see it. I love Earthbound so much. My favorite game in the world. My second favorite game. My second favorite game is Dark Souls. I like Dark Souls.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
That's an interesting one.
I really like Dark Souls. I think not Dark Souls 2 or 3, the first one. I really like the level progression. I like how difficult it is without being too difficult, because all the enemies they telegraph their attacks and shit, so it's really your fault if you die.
Can I just say something real
Yeah.
quick? So, Dark Souls is very hard, but the thing that I like about it, some people might not like this, but I do, is the enemies will they always spawn at the same place. So whenever you go back, you know where they're going to be. So it's not a surprise. It'll pretty much always be at the same spot.
Like, it's just amazing level design. Dark Souls 1 has a interconnecting world map, so it's not like you're going through levels. It's like you're all a part of this one giant interconnected hub. It's like a hub world. But my third favorite video game of all time, and these are ordered, by the way. My third favorite video game of all time is Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2. Also,
That's
really quick,
right.
am I echoing? Have I been echoing this entire time?
No.
Okay.
No, although I feel like sometimes I hear an echo on myself. I've heard that sometime today, but
Yeah, sometimes it happens. I don't know why. But yeah, Mega Man 2. It's my favorite. It's my favorite 8-bit. It's my favorite NES game for sure. It's my favorite platforming game. But yeah, it's definitely it's up there. You know, I really like Mega Man as a series. I don't like Mega Man X, because I liked the core Mega Man games so much that I felt like X was just a departure.
Mm.
But
Mega Man was.
oh, go ahead.
Mega Man was always one of those games that like I loved purely for the difficulty and just like how hard it was to get through a level whenever I was younger, and like finally getting through like any level just made me feel godlike. I don't know what it was. It's just every time I would, it'd be like, oh shit, I did it! I fucking did it! And like I'd be fucking popping off about killing like Bubble Man or something.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. I really like I really like difficult games. I think the only exception to it would be Earthbound, and Earthbound is difficult, yes, but it's a JRPG, so you can easily get overpowered if you wanted to. They even add a neat feature for grinding, where you auto-win battles against weaker enemies, albeit for a lesser experience, like, you know, less experience points. But you go up to an enemy, and they're all overworld enemies too. Like, it's not like random encounters; you see them coming.
Oh, okay.
And another big highlight of Earthbound is that the health meter it's different than other games. So with the health meters, usually, like let's say Pokemon, you have the bar, and it goes down, right, whenever you take damage. Or let's say Final Fantasy, you have two numbers, one shows your max, one shows your current goes down and you have your max. Well, Earthbound puts its health meter on this rotating dial, I guess you could say. So it's like, you know, sectioned out into threes, you know, for 100s,
Oh yeah, I know what you're
10s,
talking about.
yeah. So whenever you take damage, the number starts rolling down, but you can still act while it's rolling down, even if it's a fatal hit. So if you ended the battle before it reaches 0, you still have health left. The dial stops.
Huh.
I've never played Earthbound.
You have got to. I'm telling you, man.
That is. Now I got a lot of shit to play on stream. Okay. This was a very successful podcast episode.
Earthbound is my favorite game for a reason, and it's hard. It has huge life lessons, and you can do things from fighting against giant sentient trees to fighting KKK members. It's
Oh.
Wait,
yeah, straight up.
seriously? I'm buying the game right now.
What, Earthbound?
Yeah.
You either need
Is it on
to no. let me tell you where you can buy it, okay? You can either get a Super Nintendo and a non-reproduction cart, or a reproduction cart if you're feeling risky for Earthbound, right? And that'll run you a couple $100. You can get the Super Nintendo Mini, the SNES Mini, and that comes with
Oh, I
it
think
on
I
there.
know that.
Yeah. And that'll run you about maybe a third or a fourth of what the previous option will run you. And or you can buy a Wii U and get it through the Virtual Console if it hasn't already shut down yet.
Nope.
That's the only way you can get it legally.
About a fork over $100. Not gonna get a fucking Wii U.
Or you can do what most of the internet does when they want to play Earthbound, but I'm not advocating for that.
We're not gonna say explicitly what that is exactly.
You know, that's actually how we played Mother 1, was Nintendo did not want to put it out at all, whatsoever. So that's how and same thing with Mother 3. They finally released Mother 1 under the name Earthbound Beginnings for the Wii U Virtual Console. It was supposed to be released for the NES, but it wasn't, just because they were gearing up for the Super Nintendo. But yeah, dude, Earthbound is a cult classic. It only had, like, I don't know, there might be a warehouse somewhere in the desert with a whole bunch of copies, but if I'm honest with you, it's very rare to get them, and they only came in the big NES boxes with the manual and shit in it.
Oh.
So yeah, it was a limited release. But yeah, there you go. Those are my my favorite games, dude.
These are all some pretty good options. Pretty different options than what I was expecting, honestly.
What were you expecting me to say? Some like mainstream new game?
I was expecting you. I wasn't honestly sure what you were gonna say because I know that you've played quite a few games. Specifically, I'm talking about Angie. I was expecting a few more mainstream games, but then I heard Left 4 Dead, and I was like, oh, so this is gonna be different.
Yeah, dude. I don't, despite her pleasant demeanor and pretty face, she's a morbid person. I'm telling you, man.
She loves these horror games.
So she's pretty much the sweet but sadist anime girl in any harem anime.
Yes, but she doesn't show it ever. She doesn't show it ever.
Except in her games of choice.
Basically,
She's
yeah.
just Harvey from Persona
In
5.
my movies, but yeah.
Dude, she'll come out of left field and go, "Hey, do you want to watch The Conjuring?" What? What did you tell me?
So we watched all the Conjuring universe movies in like one weekend. We watched The Conjuring, The Conjuring 2, the 3 Annabelle movies, and one that is considered part of the Conjuring universe but doesn't really connect to it. At least I don't see it.
Oh,
The
that's,
Curse of La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Oh,
La
Yeah, yeah.
Llorona.
It's
I've heard
connected
about
through
that.
the priest and shit.
That's right.
was the priest the one that was giving everybody like bad anxiety, so they had to stop that ad?
What?
It was
No, it was the nun.
it was the nun. That's
Yes.
right.
Fucking
that-
nun.
Oh, that was the other one that we watched. Yeah.
Yeah, like first 5 seconds, just a jump scare of a nun. That fucked me up. I'd be like watching YouTube at like 2 in the morning, and then all of a sudden just a screaming nun, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm just
Dude.
trying to sleep.
I don't know if I told you this before, but there's one time where I was in the bedroom and I had the TV in there, and Jeremy connected his phone to the TV, and I didn't even realize it, and I turned it on, and I am just greeted by this jump scare, and it scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what it was at first, and like my heart stopped beating for a second. I was
She-
like,
She was turning on the TV to like go to bed, right? And
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that sounds like YouTube."
I don't think I had YouTube on. Maybe, I don't know, but it just
Dude, I
Uh.
what I did was I put the ring lady on there, or no, fucking Ju-on the Grudge, and you know
Hold up, let me look.
the whole that chick, you know.
Oh yeah.
With her
Okay.
crawling around and shit. It scared the shit out of her. She was like, "Babe, babe, babe."
Oh, I'd be freaking out too, honestly.
thought it was. That's all. But one of my fears is something
Oh, dude,
weird coming on the TV.
that was the
I don't
only
know.
time
I
ever
watched. I think it was
jump-scared
The
her.
Ring. Oh, and then yesterday, my grandma, who doesn't even do TikTok, sent us both a thing of this video, and it's in Spanish, and I'm like, what am I supposed to get from this? And then the guy's peeling an orange, and then all of a sudden a spider jumps out, and she does like a jump scare on us, and she's like, "Did that scare you?" I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "Sorry to scare you." I'm like, "No, you're not."
Your grandma
Purposely
just trolled the
sent
fuck
you
out
a
of you.
jump scare video. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
Sorry.
Whoops,
like-
my bad.
I was chilling at
Misclicked,
work
didn't mean
on
to
break,
share.
dude. I was chilling at work. You know, I was chilling, eating me a honey bun. Okay, right? Just eating
Okay.
fucking honey bun. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to watch this. So I clicked on it, started watching it, and it's this dude peeling an orange, and inside of it is like this little like I don't know, like vitamin C tablet, right? So then it's this. It cuts to this other guy trying, to figure it out, testing it. He's peeling the orange. He opens up the fucking orange, right? After he's done peeling it, bang, spider. I dropped my honey bun.
You almost made me drop my honey bun.
And I got this message at like 8 a.m. and I'm just like waiting to go on my break to watch it, thinking it's something important. And then I watched that. And I had to ask her first, like, did you send this? I asked her before I watched it because I literally thought she got hacked because she sent a TikTok video. She's like 70.
Oh, God.
I was
Even though
what?
she doesn't look like it, but yeah.
See, I didn't even go that far. I was like, oh, it's all right. Let me watch this, I guess. And I'm watching it. Stop! You finna make me drop my croissant. Yeah. Fucking shit. Oh man, but I guess that was the episode, guys. Pretty neat episode, if I'm honest with you.
Very different episode.
Very different. It's weird not talking anime on the anime podcast.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what game you should play?
Which ones?
Don't tell me.
All of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was about to say, I'm like, don't do this shit. Jason, where can we find your voluptuous lips? Oh, he bugged out, I think.
Damn.
Jason, can you hear me?
Bonk.
Jason,
Bonk. Born in jail.
Where can we find your voluptuous lips?
You can find my bonk at SSMGenGuy on Twitter.
Tanner, where can we find your masculine hair?
You can find my lovely lady lumps over on twitter.com at Maui Boy, I think music, or yeah. And then you can do the same on YouTube, and then Maui Boy in Misery on Instagram, and then Maui Boy TT on Twitch.
Angela, where can we find your smooth, curvy elbows?
Okay. Thought you were going somewhere else with that, but Twitter, Andy_Marie977.
You can find my bagel toes at
Bagels?
Why? Why the bagel toes?
Oh my god.
You can find my bagel toes on Twitter at side of Aether. You can also find us via the links in the description on various social media. Holy shit. No lie, I went up to Angela one day and I was like, hey, what's up, bagel toes? And she had them. What the fuck, Jason?
Oh, fuck, I'm sweating. I'm fucking crying and sweating. Fucking bagel toe.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wasn't pleased. And that's where the hot dog water comment surfaced, by the way. That's where I was like, dang, babe, why are you smelling like hot dog water? I was fucking with her hardcore that day.
Oh, shit. Oh god. Fuck, my fucking face hurts after that one, man.
But you guys have discovered my third secret laugh.
Laughing so hard you can't wheeze anymore.
I have my normal laugh, I have my wheeze, and then I have the one where I just go, ah!
Sounds like the fakest fucking laugh.
Jason, shut your bagel toes up, man. Shit. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Alright.
It's just quiet as fuck, and you just hear. Ah. Oh fuck. All right. Ah.
Anyways, about on a serious note, about Buggy's penis.
About Buggy's bagel toes.
Buggy's bagel toe.
You think you can chop and dice those as well? Fucking bagel
Probably
bites.
Honestly, I don't think that would be too bad.
Put some
Chopped
cream
up bagel
cheese.
bites.
Cream cheese on
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah.